Hello, good evening. Welcome back. My name is Donna Vanderhoff, and we're on day 10 of our daily study of the book, The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. And we are on page 16, also in the PDF, we're on page 16. It's the chapter, The Power of the Word. By thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. A person knowing the power of the word becomes very careful of his conversation. He has only to watch the reaction of his words to know that they do not return void. Though through his spoken word, man is continually making laws for himself. I knew a man who said, I always miss a car. It invariably pulls out just as I arrive. His daughter said, I always catch a car. It's sure to come just as I get there. This occurred for years. Each had made a separate law for himself, one of failure, one of success. This is the psychology of superstitions. The horseshoe or rabbit's foot contains no power, but man's spoken word and belief that it will bring him good luck creates expectancy in the subconscious mind and attracts the lucky situation. I find, however, this will not work when man has advanced spiritually and knows a higher law. One cannot turn back and must put away graven images. For example, two men in my class had had great success in business for several months when suddenly everything went to smash. We tried to analyze the situation, and I found instead of making their affirmations and looking to God for success and prosperity, they had each bought Lucky Monkey. I said, oh, I see. You have been trusting in the lucky monkeys instead of God. Put away the lucky monkeys and call on the law of forgiveness, for a man has power to forgive or neutralize his mistakes. They decided to throw the lucky monkeys down a coal hole, and all went well again. This does not mean, however, that one should throw away every lucky ornament or horseshoe about the house, but he must recognize that the power back of it is the one and only power, God, that the object simply gives him a feeling of expectancy. I was with a friend one day who was in deep despair. In crossing the street, she picked up a horseshoe. Immediately, she was filled with joy and hope. She said God had sent her the horseshoe in order to keep up her courage. It was indeed at that moment around the only thing that could have registered in her consciousness. Her hope became faith, and she ultimately made a wonderful demonstration. I wish to make the point clear that the men previously mentioned were depending on the monkeys alone, while this woman recognized the power back of the horseshoe. I know in my own case, it took a long while to get out of a belief that a certain thing brought disappointment. If the thing happened, disappointment invariably followed. I found the only way I could make a change in the subconscious was by asserting there are not two powers, there is only one power, God. Therefore, there are no disappointments, and this thing means a happy surprise. I noticed a change at once, and happy surprises commenced coming my way. And we'll stop there today. And basically it's talking about how you may use an object if you believe it brings you luck or something, but you have to know what's behind it. And what's behind it is the one power in the universe. You could call it universe, you could call it God, infinite intelligence. It goes by many names, but there is one power that fills the whole world. It's everywhere. It's omnipresent, I think is the word. And that's what's giving us power. It flows into us, and we think thoughts based on this energy flowing into us that flows into us all the time. There's energy all around us, and we're a mass of energy, and we're giving off a field of energy. Um, and this energy comes into us, and we think thoughts and then impress them in our subconscious, and that changes our vibration. And then we act out in a different way. We don't act out, we act in a different way, and we bring different results in if that's what we're doing. Most people are just manifesting the same day over and over again, Groundhog Day, I call it, where their paradigm that's in their subconscious mind, the programming that we got when we were younger, from like our parents, our teachers, church, maybe, that all got programmed into our mind so that we formed certain beliefs about the world. And those beliefs are working automatically all the time. It's habitual. It's what we habitually think without even actually thinking, going into the conscious mind and thinking. It just happens automatically. So we're always sending energy out. You have to learn how to do it by design instead of default, which is your paradigm sending it out. That's the default. That's what happens automatically. But we have to work to consciously think what we want to think. We can change our thoughts, and our thoughts become things. That's how something's created. Everything created in this world was a thought first in the person's mind who created it. Like there's a saying, like there's no original Picasso, because Picasso thought of it first. He imaged his painting in his mind first and then painted it. So the original was in his mind. um okay, that's where we'll leave it off today. Comment down below if you have any questions or you're confused about anything. I could help you out. Definitely comment below. I'd love to see your reactions and your thoughts on these pages, on these chapters we're reading. Thank you, and have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow. And that's it. Good night. Bye.